101 days until November 4th, Mikie Sherrill kicks off her campaign at her headquarters in Bloomfield with an introduction to her pick for Lieutenant Governor, Dale Caldwell.
So I'm really excited to be here because obviously, as you guys have clocked, not only is it the inaugural t-shirt event, it's the inaugural Lieutenant Governor event. And I could not be more excited. I'm not going to do his background justice because he has such an impressive background. But as an educator, as a pastor, as a small business owner, as someone who's worked for a state and public service, he has done so much for our community, for our kids, for the people of New Jersey. And I am so incredibly excited that he has agreed to join the ticket. It is fantastic. Guys, Dr. Dale Caldwell.
I can't, it's surreal to see your name on all these things because I'm not elected. Neither of us are lifelong politicians. We're here because it's about the work. I remember when I was your age, I started volunteering at a campaign. And, I never, ever, thought after a while, I said, I want to be in politics. And I forgot, I gave up. So a month ago, when I voted, I would never have guessed that I'd be here. And so that's why this ticket is different, because we've got to do things differently. We've got to make New Jersey affordable for you, for folks in college. My daughter is a senior at Rutgers now. We're doing this so that you can live the life that you deserve to live, and you have the opportunities that you have.
Caldwell believes his experience running the Rothman Institute of Innovation and Entrepreneurship at Fairleigh Dickinson University allows him to better help small and local businesses.
Small business is a big part of this. This is where jobs are created and communities are grown. Small universities. I'm president of Centenary University. Is customizes education for folks. And so our hope is that as you are volunteering or working for not just this campaign but for New Jersey, we're going to make history. One of the things that I continue to say we want to do is not just win. We want to show this administration that gentleman's influence is no more. We want to win that big, right? We're going to win big.
Sherrill says Caldwell's life of service to others is what makes her proud for him to be her running mate.
He just shows up for people, and that is really important to me because we're in some troubling times here. And in New Jersey, we want to make sure that people here know how we can chart a different path forward and build a different future for our kids. And Dale represents that. I mean, he has lived that life, a life of service, and that really spoke to me. So I'm really proud that he's agreed to be my running mate.
Well, the reality is, I've learned over the years, leadership is everything. And Mikie represents leadership in Congress, in the military, in life. And so we have to do things very differently in New Jersey to focus on many groups that haven't had a voice, the small businesses, small nonprofits, and other things. And together, we're going to transform New Jersey by really working with those folks who actually serve most of the state.
In attendance were eager supporters ready to go out and canvass for Mikie Sherrill. Dressed up a bit more than the other supporters was West Caldwell resident Jack Gavin. Gavin says that while he's a bit more left-leaning than Mikie Sherrill, he's still excited to get to know her new running mate.
Good background from what I've read so far, and I'm happy for him and happy for us. Seems like a great candidate.
He's been part of a service community for basically his entire life and didn't need the camera to do the right thing. So now that he's in the spotlight, I think he's going to shine.
Following today's event, Sherrill, Caldwell, and a swarm of volunteers are hitting the road for a day of campaigning and are eager to fight for the next 100 days. From ONNJ, New Jersey, I'm Thrunk.